The Express. One morning, Gordon and James were in the shed being ready for their day's work. It wasn't long before Gordon began boasting.
I don't know what this railway would come to if I wasn't here to pull the express,
he said pompously. Any decent-sized engine could pull it, argued James. Don't you remember the times I've taken the express?
Oh, you may have taken the express once or twice, but the Fat Controller wouldn't ask you again. You wouldn't be able to handle pulling it day in and day out like I do.
This made James cross.
I best be off. An important engine like me can't afford to idle about, talking to a mere mixed traffic engine.
James crossly went to collect his trucks. What made matters worse, he was ordered to shunt them himself. A splendid red engine like me shouldn't have to shunt my own trucks. Where's Percy when you need him? Just then, Gordon rumbled into the yard. He waited for the points to be changed so he could go onto the big station to collect the express.
Percy is shunting my coaches. I'm afraid he doesn't have time to shunt for an insignificant mixed traffic engine like you.
James was so cross, he bumped the trucks furiously, sending them flying. The points hadn't yet been changed, and they collided with Gordon.
Watch what you're doing, you clumsy engine!
Snapped Gordon. But then there was trouble. The driver leaned out of the cab with bad news.
The force of the collision has damaged your brakes, Gordon. I'm afraid we aren't going anywhere,
said the driver. Soon, the Fat Controller arrived.
James bumped those trucks into me on purpose, sir,
accused Gordon. No, I did not! And the two engines argued loudly until the Fat Controller put his hand up for silence.
I've not time for such trivial matters. The express is waiting. Henry will take over James's goods train while he takes the express. And Gordon, you must go to the works to have your brakes mended.
Yes, sir, said James proudly, and puffed away happily to the big station. Boko soon arrived to shunt Gordon to the works. When he arrived, the men set straight to work mending Gordon's brakes. But there was another problem. The collision has done more damage than we first thought, Gordon. You will need to have new valves fitted. Gordon rolled his eyes disdainfully. When his new brakes were fitted and his valves replaced, the workmen found that Gordon's fire would not light. I don't know what's wrong, said one of the workmen. We fitted Gordon with new brakes and replaced his valves. What else could be wrong? James enjoyed pulling the express, but he soon found taking it day in and day out exhausting. That night, James went to take on water near the works where Gordon was still sulking.
Go away! Leave me alone!
Thundered Gordon.
Haven't you done me enough harm already?
No hard feelings. It was an accident, replied James. But Gordon was still fuming.
You would say that? Thanks to you, nobody needs me anymore. Even a small engine like you can take my place pulling the express, finished Gordon.
No, I can't, said James breathlessly. Gordon was taken by surprise. Pulling the express is fine. but day in and day out takes its toll on my wheels. And for the first time in weeks, Gordon smiled. And the next day, when Gordon's crew arrived to try to light Gordon's fire, the big blue engine roared into life. And steamed proudly out of the works, leaving the men very confused. It wasn't long before Gordon was back pulling the express, prouder and more pompous than ever. But he was even happier to have proven his point.